Hi, I'm Gary Chadwick, Realtor with Number One Properties here in Cheyenne. Before we start touring homes, I want to quickly explain a state-required form called the Buyer's Real Estate Brokerage Disclosure, what it is and how we can work together. This disclosure isn't a contract. It's simply an explanation of your choices under Wyoming law and what each choice means for confidentiality, advice, and advocacy. Option 1, Seller's Agent. If you speak with the listing agent, that agent represents the seller. Their loyalty is to the seller. If you're not represented, you're considered a customer. You'll be treated honestly and fairly, but there's no confidentiality, so anything you share, like how high you can go on price, may be passed to the seller. Option 2, Customer Unrepresented. As a customer, you get honesty and fair dealing, but no advocacy and no confidential guidance. To protect your position, don't share negotiable details with an agent who isn't representing you. Option 3, Buyer's Agent, me representing you. If we sign a written buyer agency agreement, I represent you. That means I owe you utmost good faith, loyalty, and fidelity. I advise you, interpret the market, strategize on offers, and negotiate on your behalf. Wyoming law also requires me to disclose adverse material facts to the seller when known. This can include material facts about your ability to perform, so we'll communicate carefully and professionally. Option 4, Intermediary, non-agent. Sometimes a broker can help both sides without advocating for either. This is called an intermediary. In that role, I provide skill and care, present offers, keep everyone informed, and help with deadlines and closing, but I don't negotiate for one side or share confidential motivations, price flex, or financing terms without your informed consent. Think of it as facilitation, not representation. Change from agent to intermediary in-house. If you're my buyer client and you decide to buy a home that I or my firm has listed, we can only proceed with your written consent to switch that one transaction to intermediary, so neither side is being coached against the other. We'll talk through that choice if it ever comes up. Designated agent inside the same firm. Our brokerage can also designate a specific licensee to represent you or the seller, while a supervising broker manages the file and keeps confidences. Practically, you still receive the same duties as a buyer or seller client, just with clear walls inside the firm. Agent equals advocate with fiduciary duties to one party, you. Intermediary equals neutral facilitator, no advocacy for either party, but must use skill and care and follow the law. Other important notes. No legal advice. I can explain real estate forms and strategy, but for legal questions you should consult an attorney. Fair housing. We follow all fair housing laws. No unlawful discrimination. Commissions, not set by law. They're individually determined and negotiable. What do you prefer? If you'd like me to represent you as your buyer's agent, we'll sign a simple written agreement so I can advocate for you fully. If you prefer intermediary services, we can document that too. Either way, you'll acknowledge this disclosure so we're transparent from the start. My goal is to make this process clear and comfortable. If anything here raises a question, just ask. I'm happy to explain. Ready to look at homes?